Good morning, everyone. Oh. Good morning, everyone. This is me, Abhilasha, your favorite VRC mentor, and I'm back again with yet another episode of Mornings with the Hindu. Alright, so you already know this about me. You know I come to you daily at 9 a.m. and also in the evenings for one slot, either 8 or 9 p.m. Alright, if you wish to connect with me, remember to use my Telegram handle. That's Abhilasha English on Unacademy. You can find me on Facebook or on the Unacademy Learners app. If you haven't yet joined Unacademy, guys, remember it is the best time to be joining up. And also, if you use my referral code, you will get a 10% discount. So simply use AbhiCat. It's the easiest referral code ever. Abhi for Abhilasha, that's me, and CAT for your target exam. So absolutely easy peasy. Alright, the National Scholarship Test for CAT is happening every Sunday, and this Sunday also it will happen 5 p.m. to 5:40 p.m. 50 prizes, Amazon vouchers worth 5,000, 3,000 and 2,000 to be won. Just go out and do it, guys. Also analysis from 7 to 8 p.m. on the same day. Let's get started. So over end of the tunnel on GST revenues, we are talking about what is happening on the GST front. Okay, let me just fix my camera a little bit. Over 1.05 lakh crore rupees has been collected from the goods and services tax in October, the highest monthly revenue from indirect tax since February 2020. This marks the second successive month of a year-on-year uptick in the GST kitty. The 10.25% rise in October was preceded by a 4% increase in September. Coming on the back of 6 successive months of contraction in GST revenues beginning March when the lockdown was imposed, this 2-month trend clearly signifies a recovery is underway in the economy, the government has claimed. October's revenues broadly pertain to economic activity that occurred in September, a month in which significant improvements were recorded in a range of high-frequency indicators, including exports and the Purchase Managers Index for manufacturing. Only a part of that can be explained by the base effect. September 2019 had seen a dip in several indicators. Indeed, the wider unlocking of the economy in September when public transport restrictions were lifted and several sectors were allowed to operate with fewer curbs helped. After the 23.9% collapse for the economy in the first quarter of 2020-21, the sense of relief from a string of positive numbers isn't misplaced. The few signs that have come in about October's economic performance suggest GST revenues could remain healthy in November too. The manufacturing PMI for October released on Monday has risen even higher, indicating large firms scaled up production further. India's largest automakers have clocked record sales in October, which incidentally should prop up the GST cess collections used to compensate states, a federal flashpoint this year. Yet, any prognosis of a fully fledged economic recovery could still prove to be premature and illusory. Economists have reservations about reading too much into the September-October data as a sustainable trend, for it partly represents pent-up demand brewing over the months of lockdown finding expression, and partly India's fabled festive season effect. North Block mandarins recently critique these experts for their changing opinions, swinging from a doomsday scenario in June to a cynical pent-up demand surmise when economic indicators improve. Talking up the economy is perhaps a necessary policy device at times, but equally critical is a realistic assessment of ground realities so as to prepare better for what lies ahead. One such parameter that needs attention is employment. The government has not ruled out more stimulus measures in the coming months. Much depends on the sensitivity of its evolving worldview, be it about the pandemic spread and control or the most challenged sectors in the economy that still need support. We need support, I think, guys. All right, the crux of the passage very quickly. Highest GST revenue since Feb 2020, signs of recovery. Wider unlocking of economy is doing this. Recovery still illusory, trends not sustainable. Currently, festive season is what is probably causing these trends. Stimulus measures are not ruled out. All right, guys, let's take a look at our question. Question number 1 is here. Let me quickly say good morning to everyone. Good morning, Dhruv, Anamika, Rashi, Tamal, Aniket, Pooja. Yes, Pooja, thank you. I am doing very well now. Kiran, Shivangi, Rishabh, Ritika, Ritik, Harshit, very good morning, everyone. Lovely to have all of you here with me every single day. All those out there who have joined us, thank you for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Makes me very happy. Which of the following is suggested by the passage? The first quarter of 2020-21 had a 23% collapse of the economy. Large firms have increased production, causing the PMI to rise up. GST revenues will be good in November also, and the government will bring in some stimulus methods in the next few months. Good morning, Jyoti. Come on, guys. Like कर दो सब लोग. Here's your first question. Which of the following is suggested by the passage? Option A has been mentioned in the passage and therefore it is a stated fact and therefore it cannot be the correct answer. Large firms have increased production causing PMI to rise up is also stated in the passage. GST revenues will be good in the November also stated in the passage, so cannot be the correct answer. Yes, the correct answer very definitely is D, that the government will bring in some stimulus methods in the next few months. I can see a lot of you answering this. Very good. Jyoti, Shiva, Tamal, Dhimant, Rishabh, Anamika, Dhruv, Vinay, Kiran, Harshit, Sejal, Sadhana, Ankit, Shivangi. Yes, DST is free today, everyone. Okay, that is good news for you guys. The daily section test, which was a plus course, is now free for everyone. You can join us at noon sharp to do your 40-minute daily section test and then the ensuing discussion also. So don't miss out on that. Amazing thing. I have put out the link in the groups. Question number 2, here you are. How are the two statements related? Number 1, yet any prognosis of a full-fledged economic recovery could still prove to be premature and illusory. Number 2, the few signs that have come in about October's economic performance suggest GST revenues could remain healthy in November too. All right. 1 is the cause, 2 is the effect. 1 mentions the problem, 2 the solution. 1 is contradicting 2. 1 provides the conclusion of 2. Come on, guys. Very quickly, what is the relationship between these two statements? Statement 1 says, yet any prognosis of a full-fledged economic recovery could still prove to be premature and illusory. 2 says, the few signs that have come in about October's economic performance suggest GST revenues could remain healthy. Very quickly, is 1 the cause and 2 the effect? Or does 1 mention the problem and 2 the solution? Is 1 contradicting 2 or is 1 providing the conclusion of 2? Come on, guys. Tamal, Shivangi, Shiva, Anamika, Dhimant. I started getting my answers in. Very good. The correct answer is C, that 1 is contradicting. See, 2 says that very few signs that have come in are suggesting that the GST revenue could remain healthy in November too. Okay. And then 1 says that any prognosis of a full-fledged economic recovery is still premature and illusory. So both of them are providing contrast to each other. Yes, very good. Pooja, Kiran, Dinesh, Harshit, Aniket, very good you guys. C is the correct answer. Others also please answer. इतने सारे लोग हैं, सब लोग answer तो कर दो. Like करो और answer करो, यही दो काम तो करने हैं. What is the passage talking about? Okay, here is a question that is very important. Always, always, always the main idea question is very important because they tell you what the writer wants to say. So the increase in GST revenues may not yet signal a sustainable recovery. The government's claim of end of COVID are not true. The GST revenues have increased and that might point to a possible recovery of the economy. And D, the unlocking of the economy may just bring the economy out of the recession. All right, guys, here you are. Your options are waiting for you. Come on, very quickly. Let's get these in. Rolling. Quick, quick, quick. चलो जल्दी जल्दी करो भाई, सब लोग बताओ. The government's claim of end of COVID, that has not been mentioned at all in the passage and therefore B cannot be correct. Let's eliminate that. Unlocking of the economy may just bring the economy out of recession also cannot be correct. GST revenues have increased and that might point to a possible recovery again is incorrect. If you look at the passage, the writer has very clearly said that this increase in revenue is not a sustainable indicator of a continued increase or a recovery in the economy, and therefore the correct answer is A. I can see some A's. Shivangi, Vinay, Shivangi Sinha. Yes, very good, guys. A is the correct answer. The passage is very clearly saying that the increase in GST revenues is not a signal of sustainable recovery, and therefore C and D cannot be correct. It has to be A which is correct. Please remember, look at the writer's tone also while you're looking at the main idea of the passage. The writer's tone is pessimistic and suspecting, he does not trust that these 2 months increase in GST is actually pointing to an improvement in the economy. All right, let's take a look. The next question. The writer mentions the North Block Mandarins in a dash tone. What kind of tone does the writer mention the North Block Mandarins in? Witty, respectful, sardonic, or anxious? Come on, guys. Come on, guys, jaldi batao. Writer mentions the North. Who are the North Block Mandarins? The officers or people who work in the North Block, right? So what tone is being used? Is the tone witty? Is the tone respectful? Is the tone sardonic? Is the tone anxious? The writer is not witty clearly, so let's eliminate. The writer is not anxious also. He's not anxious about the North Block Mandarins, right? So what is the tone? Is he respectful? Is he sardonic? Is he being very serious and respectful about them, or is he just laughing a little bit about them? So the writer in the passage is respectful about the North Block Mandarins. He is not sardonic. He is not being self-deprecatory or laughing. Okay. So clearly, yes, very good. So he is not being deprecatory. So therefore, it cannot be sardonic. Okay. So yes, the best tone here will be respectful. Okay, guys. All right. Let's come to the next question. What is the antonym of dip? Increase, decrease, bottomed out, slow down. Come on, guys, very quickly. What is the antonym of dip? Sardonic means deprecatory humor. So when you laugh at someone, generally at your own self, you find it very funny and you laugh at yourself. That's sardonic. Okay, come on guys, very quickly. What is the antonym of dip? Jaldi batao, sab log. Very good. Increase. The others are all synonyms. Okay. So yes, increase. Very good. Okay. Alright, what is the meaning of swinging as in the passage? Does it mean moving from branch to branch? Does it mean vacillating opinions? Does it mean steadfast opinions? Does it mean philosophy of life? My new batch for 21 is starting from tomorrow. Today evening at 7 p.m. we are doing a special class, Vocabulary for Fun Part 3, where you can join in, where I will be teaching you some fun vocabulary like I've been doing for the past 2 days. And tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. is our new batch for vocabulary, starting off for CAT 21. Alright, what is the meaning of swinging as in the passage? The word swinging, very quickly guys. If I am swinging as in the passage, who is swinging in the passage? Very good. I started getting my answers in. Yes, Vinay, Tamal, Pooja, Rishikesh, Vikram, Shivangi, Shiva, Dinesh. Very good. Yes, swinging means changing your opinions very, very quickly. So the economist or the people, the experts first said that this is a bad thing, then they're saying this is a good thing, Then again they're saying it is not a sign of recovery. So that's what is vacillating opinions. The word vacillating means to change your opinion. Okay. So vacillate means to change your opinion, to move from one end to another. That's the correct answer, guys. All right. What does the phrase fabled festive season mean? Does it mean it's part of stories? Does it mean it is a well-known festival time? Does it mean it's the festival of Diwali? Does it mean mythical festivals? India has a fabled festive season. What does that phrase mean? हमारा festive season काफी fabled है. What does that mean? Guys, सबने like कर दिया है. I hope you have liked the session. Please do. You know that your likes make my day. Alright, fabled festive season. What do we mean by that? So the fabled festive season of India. What are we saying? Yes, it is the well-known festive time. Absolutely. So from the Navratri to Dashera to whatever festivals there are so many of them, you know. This is the festive season. Yes, fabled because it is famous, not because it is a fable. The word fable is a story. Okay, it is an animal based story where you tell morals. Okay, so using animals as the characters. So fable वो होता है Aesop's fable. I don't know if you have heard of Aesop's fables. तो बहुत प्यारे प्यारे स्टोरीज हुआ करते थे जिससे मॉरल लेक्चर्स मिलेंगे, बट दे वर ऑल, द मेन कैरेक्टर्स वर ऑल एनिमल्स. Okay, so fable also means famous. Okay, so fabled festive season, the festive season that is very famous, that's been told everywhere again and again like a story. Okay, what does the word parameter mean? Does it mean a cue? Does it mean a meter scale? Does it mean an indicator? Does it mean a level? What does the word parameter mean? All right, parameter means an indicator, guys. Very good. I can see a lot of you giving in the correct answer. So very good. Anamika, Rishikesh, Aniket, Rashi, Yashi, Lakshmi, Vikram, Sadhana, Kiran. C is the correct answer. It is an indicator, something that tells you what is the right thing. So yes. All right, let's learn the words from today. We have got some very lovely words. Let's quickly go through them. Uptick is to mark or identify or recognize. Okay, so that. Kitty means stanch or collection. Okay, the money that you have with you. So yes, so collection I'll say. Okay, coming on the back of, so coming one after the other. Okay, so Diwali comes on the back of Dashera. Scaled up means to increase. Generally we talk about production, so production has been scaled up, so that means it has been increased. Prop up of course means to bolster or to support. Clocked record sales means they had record sales. Okay, record sales means selling just too much. Prognosis is forecast or predict. Illusory is imaginary. Thankfully the kachra wala hasn't come. Mandarins are old men. Okay, so North Block Mandarins are old men who work in the North Block, so very experienced veterans. Brewing, happening. Okay, doomsday You understand what is doomsday? The day the world will end, the apocalypse. Okay, the end of the world. That's doomsday. Surmise is to predict. Okay, evolving is changing. And stimulus is accelerator or something that will accelerate or push start the economy. Okay. Look at me, what have I written? Let me correct this. Let me write it correctly. So, accelerate or push. Okay. Alright guys, these are the words that you needed to know today. You already know that I come to you every day at 9 a.m. Alright, now guys, today very quickly, today we start off with free DST. Okay, so the DST at noon today will be free, so all of you can join in, anyone can join. My plus course for CAT 2020, 30 hours to CAT, okay, starts today. That is at 4:30 p.m. Please do make sure that you join 4:30 to 6 p.m. And another free session is happening today. That's at 7 p.m. and that's Vocab is Fun. So please make sure that you join me for all the three sessions. They'll be very, very helpful. Vocab is Fun is good for CAT 21 as well as for CAT 2020. We are doing vocab revision. 30 hours to CAT will be good only for CAT 2020 people. Okay. And this free DST of course is good for anyone, though of course it is focused at CAT 2020. So that's the schedule for the day, guys. Alright guys, remember to like, share and subscribe also. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.